Hey guys, Rob here with another quick vape. Today we're going to be looking at the Kanger protank 2. Since I've got it, I've been using it consistently all day, every day. It holds a ton of juice. It looks fantastic. It's got a drip tip that can be interchangeable. I actually like this stock drip tip that came with it. It works great for me. The haul on this is awesome. It's not airy at all. And I can haul a little bit quicker than I usually do with some of the other Cardos and Cleros. So today I just want to take you through the Kanger protank 2, show you how to change the coil and how to fill it up. So I'm just going to take this off, and like I've said before, always be careful when you're taking these off to unscrew from this threaded area, because those two areas can come apart as you screw it. The bottom will actually get stuck in your mod and you'll be left with an empty tank and juice all over your lap. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take the protank here, take the bottom and unscrew this threaded dial here. So that's that. Just going to set the protank aside. Now this bottom area here is where you're going to find your replaceable coil. So just take this stem here and you're just going to unscrew it from the base or drop it on the table. Just going to give this a quick little clean. This is what you're left with right here. So you're going to take your new coil. You're just going to put that in the center, twist that on, thread that in there so it's nice and tight. Now, while I have the tank apart, I'm going to fill it as well. I just wanted to show you that you can actually take this completely apart. Both sides of these will separate. There's a little O-ring on the top end, and you can completely and thoroughly clean this. Other than that, I'm just going to take my Smurfette's goo. Put this down the side. Again, being careful not to get down the center spout, because that's just going to leak into your mouth. So down the side of the glass, drips, drops. Take your bottom coil, put that back in there, screw it back on, and that's that. That is changing a coil in your Kanger protank 2. What I've used today is the EVOD replacements. I believe they're about $7.50 for a 5-pack from Can Vapes. I've heard they work a lot better in the protank 2 than the actual protank 2 coils, if that makes any sense. So yeah, now that I've got this back on here, let's just see how this new coil fires up. 2.7 ohms. Again, I'm vaping in watts, so I don't really have to mess around with it. I just keep it at 8, and it gives me pretty much a consistent vape. Great. The flavor's fantastic. The vape production's awesome. I can't say enough about this tank. The only thing you do have to be careful of is not a shielded tank. This is glass, a little bit fragile. I mean, it looks like thick glass, but still, if you drop this, it's probably going to break. I've already heard of a few stories. I love this tank. Flavor's great. Vapor production's great. It's not airy. Throat hit's awesome. It's just a fantastic working tank, and I like the fact that it's a fairly easy fix. If the coil is burnt out, you just unscrew the bottom again, unscrew that center stem, replace it, fill your tank, put it back on. It's simple, it's easy. I like it. Can't say enough about it. Again, I'm just going to clean my mod. Like I said, I like to always clean every time you're taking the tanks off and on. And I think that's about it for the protank 2. I'll try another drip tip in here. Wow, it works awesome. Love it. So yeah, this is my setup. This is what I go to, is the Kanger protank 2. fantastic. Pick one up. I think they're about $18.50. I imagine they'll be coming down in price pretty soon because I think they just released a protank 3 already. But yeah, $18.50. I think it's about $7-8 for 5 replacement heads. So in the long run, it works out to be great. I found it's a lot more expensive than the other tanks out there. I can't say a lot more, but it's a bit more expensive than your average tank. But it's definitely well worth it. Well worth it for sure. I've messed around with a couple other tanks. They're okay. Don't mind them. But the protank 2 is pretty much absolutely the best one I've had so far. That's it. I guess that's about all I've got for you today. Other than that, thanks for joining me, guys, and keep vaping.